What's up, everybody? Once again, it is time for Funko News. This edition of Funko News was recorded on September 14th, 2025. The GameStop exclusive Symbiote Spider-Man and Kuzan are available right now. I know for sure that the Spider-Man is on the website. I'm not sure about the Kuzan, but you can check for each of those figures in store if you prefer. The It, Welcome to Derry, and House of 1000 Corpses pops are available right now with various retailers. Focusing on Funko.com, they have available right now at the time of this recording the soft color Pikachu, the 2015 Marty McFly, the die-cast Tanjiro, which does have that chase along with it, Reagan floating from The Exorcist, the whole cake arc Monkey D. Luffy, your Forger with Chase from Spy Family, the Gamer Kuromi, and the Brock Purdy. Now, a couple of these figures had been available with other retailers, but like I said, all of these are available right now on Funko.com. Also with Funko.com, you can pre-order Shifuyu Matsuno from Tokyo Revengers. That will be shipping out as of November 3rd. They also have available to pre-order the Stephen Colbert pop, which has a February release date to it. Also, Rorschach is on the way from Watchmen. Very happy to see this pop here. I'm definitely going to add that to my collection, and then I may actually go back for some of the other recent Watchmen figures. Of course, there's the one, years ago that did get vaulted, but I'm happy to see these new ones here, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed that they will do the comedian. It'd be nice to see that character as well, but Rorschach is absolutely my favorite character from Watchmen, so like I said, very happy to see a new one of him. Partridge on a Perry releases on Monday, September 15th. That might be when some of you are checking this out. So if you're a big fan of Phineas and Ferb, maybe you want to add that one to your collection. The limited edition Glitter Bob's Big Boy did become available and it did pre-sell out. It's still showing on the website, but it does show us sold out. Just don't try to purchase it. I think some people did try to go for it and actually lost their rewards points and had to reach out for Funko to try to get those points back. So yeah, if you see it on Funko.com, just realize that it is pre-sold out. Now, some big news that has been floating around the Funko collecting community recently is that Funko NFTs are done. They are done with. So it turns out that the Disney Villains NFT drop, which already happened, was actually the final drop. So there will not be new drops as far as we know. I don't know if this will change in the future at all, but for right now, it does seem like they are done with Funko NFTs. Now, I'm not going to celebrate this, even though I wasn't a fan of the NFTs myself. I'm not going to celebrate this because some people were into them. Some people did enjoy them. I actually did watch some content when people would open them up, to see if they would actually win any redeemables or anything like that. So yeah, I'm not going to step on other people's fun. There were times when there were physical, redeemable pops of characters that you could only get them that way. So that could be a little bit frustrating at times. But like I said, I'm not going to stress over that. Also, with second market, sometimes the prices would come down and then I could go back and try to get those pops. And there actually are still some on the second market that I wouldn't mind adding to my collection that I will be looking around for. So, you can do that as well, of course. But like I said, I just don't want to step on anybody's fun. So I understand that some people will miss the Funko NFTs. But like I said, it is confirmed at this point that Funko is done with them. And I'm not completely surprised because Funko did start up the limited edition pops directly on their website. And it seems like those are going well for them. So yeah, I get it. Basically, this, the limited edition, it is at least fewer steps to deal with those pops. You also see here the Harry Potter Bitty Pop collector pack that is coming soon. I think this is going to be a common item, but it seems to me when it comes to these collector packs that they tend to be easy to find with Target. But again, like I said, it does seem like this is going to be a common item. There are some new Loungefly products that you can check for with Entertainment Earth and directly with Loungefly. And I do want to point out this Entertainment Earth exclusive stained glass Maleficent mini backpack that is available for pre-order, and that has an October release. That is a very nice looking design. So if you're a big fan of Maleficent, that might be something to consider picking up. We have here this Walmart exclusive limited edition metallic gold Demogorgon. There has been a gold Demogorgon previously, but it was not a metallic figure. So you can check for this with Walmart. It seems like this one is going to be kind of in and out of availability. I'm not sure if it's actually going to be on store shelves or not. I know it's been available also with Walmart in Canada. So yeah, you're just going to have to kind of keep your eye on Walmart to try to track down this figure if you're interested in it. You see that it is limited to 9,500 pieces and not that many have been made available just yet. So I think it is still going to be available in some ways. You also see here the Entertainment Earth exclusive glow-in-the-dark Terrifier Art the Clown mini backpack that did pre-sell out, but I have noticed that sometimes with Entertainment Earth exclusives, sometimes they do get listed again. That's not a guarantee with this one, but it could happen. So if you missed that backpack, just kind of keep checking with Entertainment Earth every once in a while to see if it does get listed again. If I see it get listed again, then I will do a community post about it. Coming to Funko.com are the exclusive reindeer outfit Gudetama and also a holiday Hello Kitty with glitter chase. Now, as far as Gudetama is concerned, actually some of the earliest pops in my collection were the first set of Gudetama pops. They did do a second wave of those and I did not pick them up. I wasn't really interested in the designs. I kind of like this one, but I don't tend to go for holiday pops. But yeah, some of my earliest pops actually were the first set of Gudetama. You also see here this Day of the Dead Blacklight Zolo, I think is how you say that name there. That figure is actually with Funko Hollywood right now. So if you're near Funko Hollywood and you're interested in that figure, they seem to have plenty of those available. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Raphael and Donatello beanbag plushes are available right now with various retailers. Focusing on anime here, the Chalice Collectibles exclusive A4th Raikage, I think is how you say that there, with the glow-in-the-dark chase is available for pre-order, and that has a November/December release date. The Funko.com exclusive Goku Yard Rat with Super Saiyan Goku Yard Rat glow-in-the-dark chase is coming soon. The NFL pops that you see here are available for pre-order with various retailers. That does include Terrell Owens, Ed Reed, Richard Sherman, John Elway, Tony Gonzalez, and Troy Polamalu. Next up here, we have these Animaniacs pops that are available for pre-order with various retailers. We have Yakko, Wacko, and Dot. I do want to give a quick side note here. Now, I have actually gotten into the Thrill Joy picks. I wasn't crazy about the what they call panoramics. Now, I'm not crazy about those with them in sort of the frame. I like the individual figures, but the way that Thrill Joy decided to do the Animaniacs, I'm not crazy about that. And they've done this with some other characters as well, where Wacko is the common, then the chase is Dot, and then Yakko is a super chase. I mean, they're sibling characters. For them to be separated in this way with chases, I'm not really crazy about that. So that is one thing I'm not too happy about when it comes to the picks. I don't mind variants of a character, but if the only way you can get a character is as a chase or even a super chase, yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. And like I said, it didn't make sense for me with Animaniacs. Let me know your thoughts about that. What do you think about the Thrill Joy picks and the way that Thrill Joy is choosing to do the chases? But getting back to Funko though, yes, they have these characters here, Yakko, Wacko, and Dot, available for pre-order. Then also from Animaniacs, they have Slappy and Skippy, which I think is pretty cool. I mean, she looks really true to the cartoon, so that's awesome to see. You also see here a 2-pack of Pinky in the Brain, and remember that there is a glow-in-the-dark variant of that will be a Funko.com exclusive, but yes, this is a common one that you can pick up if you so choose. Moving on here, I know that I had just seen somebody in my comments saying that they were hoping for more Kingdom Hearts pops, and yeah, we have some more characters here that you can go ahead and pre-order right now. Really do like the look of these. I don't know Kingdom Hearts well, but I really do like the look of the outfits here, and especially their keyblades that they're holding look pretty awesome. And then we had seen these Marvel Rivals pops previously, but this is just a better look at them, and these are available for right now for pre-order with various retailers. So again, that does include Jeff the Land Shark, Luna Snow, Magic, and remember that there is a Pocket Pop variant of Jeff the Land Shark and a plush as well. Now in the MCU, I feel like anything is possible now, and just in terms of marketing, it would make a lot of sense to find some place to kind of fit in Jeff the Land Shark. I could see him actually being very popular with kids, so I don't know, that's something that Marvel Studios might want to consider basically in the near future. Now, the Mortal Kombat 2 movie is on the way. Unfortunately, it got pushed to next year, and I've heard that the reason why is that because the trailer performed so well, the Red Band trailer was so popular that the movie execs basically thought, oh, maybe we can make more money with this by moving it closer to summer. I don't like that they did that. I wish that they had stuck with the original date, and I think that's actually going to kill some of the hype for the movie, the fact that they have pushed it back. I mean, we'll see what happens with it. I still intend to see it in theater, but I just hate that we have to wait longer for it, and especially to wait longer for it for that particular reason, basically out of greed. Now, we see here that we do have Johnny Cage and Katana from that movie. Yes, it's just 2 pops for now. I do expect there to be more. You know, we'll see what happens with that. I'd be very surprised if they only do 2 pops based on this movie. And let me know, if you've seen the trailer, which other characters would you like to see get Funko Pops based on that. Remember that these are already available for pre-order with various retailers. Now, the Amazon exclusive Nezuko Demon Slayer cover is available for pre-order, and that is releasing on December 16th. I don't think I'm going to go for this. I'm trying to be picky with the covers. If you have seen the new Demon Slayer movie in theater, let me know your thoughts on it, because I'm kind of debating on whether or not I want to actually see that on the big screen. So if you've seen it again, please share your thoughts in the comments. Next up here, we have some One Piece figures that you can pre-order right now with various retailers, and some very interesting looking characters here. I am familiar with some of the names just from doing Funko News. I don't really follow One Piece, but yeah, I know that these are some very different looks for some of the characters like Brook and Tony Chopper. I've never seen them look this way. I'm not familiar with this arc of the series at all. But yeah, some really interesting designs. And then there are some exclusives. So you see here the Chalice Collectibles exclusive Silver's Rayleigh with Chase, and also the Ace figure there. These are available, like I said, right now with Chalice Collectibles for pre-order. They have November, December releases. With Amazon, they have their exclusive Zorro figure coming soon. That is an amazing design. I love the look of that. And this is where I get confused with Funko. Like, why is this one not called Pop Plus? Because there's so much going on with that design, the base, the effects. It seems like that would be considered a Pop Plus figure, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just not understanding what Pop Plus actually means. Let me know your thoughts on that. And then you see a metallic variant of that Monkey D. Luffy that is going to be with Hot Topic, and that has an October release date, and that one actually is listed on their website right now. So if you're really into One Piece, there actually is a lot to check out right now, a lot that you can go ahead and pre-order if you so choose. And then they had been rumored, and yes, there are some Love Actually Pops on the way. These should become available for pre-order as of Wednesday, September 17th. So you see that there is Billy Mack, and he does have a Chase variant there, very interesting Chase variant. And there is Mark as well with that nice sign there, of course. These Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2 Pops should become available for pre-order as of Wednesday, September 17th. So you see that we have here Glitch Trap, Scrap Baby, Vanny, and DJ Music Man. I don't really know these characters, but as far as Five Nights at Freddy's goes, I think these are some very cool designs here. I especially like Scrap Baby and DJ Music Man there. The Nightmare Before Christmas Patchwork Pops and Pocket Pops are already available for pre-order with various retailers. We have not seen the exclusives yet. These exclusives are going to be with Hot Topic, and those could become available this week. And that does include the Flocked Oogie Boogie and the Glow-in-the-Dark Zero. Now, in terms of design, I think these look okay. I feel like Sally's the standout just because she kind of has the classic Raggedy Ann look going on. But I do wonder long term if people are really going to be interested in these figures, or, will some people pick them up and then eventually resell them? These are the types of variants that I tend to see sitting around on the second market, especially when I go into comic shops and things like that. So yeah, I'm just curious to see if these are actually going to have any long-term interest. Definitely let me know what you think about these in the comments. And then we have here the Sleeping Kaiju Pops, of course, mainly focusing on Godzilla. They actually are pretty cool looking. I didn't expect some of the detail that goes along with these. Pretty interesting. We'll see how popular these turn out to be. Then we also have here the Dungeons and Dragons 2024 Dungeon Master's Guide with Venger that is going to be available for pre-order as of Wednesday once again. With My Hero Academia, there is this new wave on the way. Pretty interesting designs here. I think especially Himiko Toga stands out with her design for this particular figure. That Deku is kind of crazy looking with those eyes. I guess that's intentional though for him to look that crazy. But yeah, these are some more figures that should be available for pre-order as of Wednesday. And then also about to become available for pre-order on Wednesday, the Superman Through the Ages pops. I do like these designs here overall. Of course, you see here the Adventures of Superman pop with George Reeves. I think that one could end up being popular, but yeah, some really interesting designs, and I just want to see more and more from DC. Whenever I see Funko doing some things with DC, I get pretty happy about that because Marvel gets plenty of love. We're never lacking really for Marvel, but yeah, it's really nice to see more DC when it does come around. Still would like to see even more from DC, more heroes, more villains, you know, more of everything with DC. But definitely let me know what you think about these Superman pops, and overall, out of what you just saw in this video, what figures are you hyped about? What are you trying to add to your collection? Also let me know if you've been out shopping recently. What figures have you seen out in the wild? I know that probably in the next week or so, I'm going to get out and do some pop hunting myself to see what's actually out there on store shelves. If I can find things in store, I think a lot of times that is what I actually prefer. But like I said, just let me know what you have been seeing recently. If you have not done so already, please drop a like to show support. Share this video to help out other collectors. Also, it would be very kind if you decide to hype this video up as well. I like that new feature with YouTube, so I definitely would appreciate some hype on this video to help them, you know, spread it and to support this series. Thank you all so much for taking the time to check this out, and I will talk to you all again real soon.